Welcome to the Hometown Bluegrass Show with Kentucky boys Tim Batts and Josh Williams. Tim is a music promoter, radio host, and passionate bluegrasser, and Josh is a 20-time Bluegrass Guitar Player of the Year. This podcast is all about bluegrass music, where they swap stories, crack jokes, and pick on each other. Josh even plays a song or two in each episode. Plus, they sit down with bluegrass artists and insiders for interviews you won't hear anywhere else. It's music, it's laughs, it's all things bluegrass, right here on the Hometown Bluegrass Show. Now, here are your hosts, Tim Batts and Josh Williams.
All things bluegrass.
I love it.
On the Hometown Bluegrass Show. I'm Tim Batts with Josh Williams.
That's right. I'm right here.
And we are back after a little sabbatical, little hiatus, whatever you want to call it, and been off for a little vacation. We've been touring the world and been to Europe, Canada, South America, Asia, all the places we've been. But no, not really.
Feels like it sometimes,
it
though,
does, don't it? But we're glad to be back here on the Hometown Bluegrass Show, and so glad that our tens and tens of listeners have chimed in on our social media and told us how much they missed us. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
They said, hey, where are you guys?
Yeah.
When are you going to start your show back?
I know it. One guy said, when I posted we were going to take a break, he said, I just lost all motivation to paint my porch. So I guess that's what we're good for, is listening while you do your chores. So.
Well, yeah, I met a fella a couple weeks ago up in Ohio, and he said that he listens to us throughout his workday. Maybe the same guy. Who knows? That may be what he had to do that particular day. But
I don't know.
Yeah, he said he listens to us to get through his workday. So
that's awesome. Well, we've just been really busy. Josh is just playing like crazy all over, and I've been busy with my business and lots of things going on. And so we just needed about a month off, and so we're back. Glad to be back. Just in time for lots of great things kicking off in the bluegrass world. So we're back with a new and improved version with a new intro. By our dear friend, the lovely and talented Cindy Bauckham.
Cindy, man.
That's so awesome. So glad to her. Really appreciate her doing our new intro and outro.
Thank you, Cindy,
hope y'all like that.
that.
And that was a little instrumental. The background music written by our very own Josh Williams. A little Western Kentucky tribute there.
That's right.
Golden Pond Getaway there. So don't know where that's at. That's in the LBL here in Western Kentucky. So we're just
used to be a lot of moonshining up in them there parts.
I know. That's what I hear. Probably a lot of Mick Lighton now up there or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not sure. But anyway, what you been doing, man?
I've been playing a lot of music here lately.
You've been all over the dang place.
I know it, man.
Well, you been to Canada?
Been to Canada, yeah. And then Ohio and where else have I been? Been to Nashville a few times. Just been traveling, playing a little bluegrass here and there. Just got back from Ohio. Was up in Dayton, Ohio this past weekend. Actually, Huber Heights area up at the Walnut Hills Bluegrass Festival. And then we went from there up to East Troy, Wisconsin. So when you texted me yesterday, that's where I was. I was sitting up there in East Troy, Wisconsin.
Oh, well, I was wondering, you said I should be back time tomorrow, and I'm like, well, it ain't that far from Benton over here to Paducah.
Yeah, no. No, I got in about 2:30 this morning or so.
Oh, wow.
I tell you what, man, doing all that the traveling and stuff by just by vehicle instead of having a bus or something, that really takes a toll on a person, especially when you get older. You know,
doubt.
I used to recover from stuff pretty easily. I don't recover from stuff much like I used to.
And see, you were just getting on to me a while ago because somebody commented on our Facebook, one of your videos said, one of the hottest young artists in bluegrass music. I was like, he don't even know how old you are.
I don't even know how old I am sometimes, man.
Yeah.
I don't feel that old, but I'll be 45. And I guess the body doesn't heal like it used to in the 40s like it did in the 20s and all that.
Exactly. Well, we're back. I'm proud to be back, and this will air on Friday, right in the middle of IBMA going on. So Josh and I will be there. If you get a chance to come see us. We'll be at the Page Capo booth. I'll be there on Thursday and doing some workshop stuff with Ronnie Stewart and Clay Hess and several others, and recording some interviews and whatnot. And then Josh is playing Thursday night, so he couldn't be there. So be in Tennessee playing, so he's going to drive over on Friday and be there for whatever purpose you need.
I'm gonna go there to hang out at the booth with them, with Brian and Lisa, and say hi to the folks, and come by and see us.
Yeah, please come by the Page Capo booth and check us out on Thursday and Friday, and be lots of happenings and going ons and giveaways and workshops and all that kind of stuff. So
there'll be lots going on at IBMA. So of course, it's being in the new location this year should be cool. Everybody be excited because of that, and being in back in Tennessee again.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. It'd be nice to have it back in Western Kentucky, but we'll take it. It's a lot closer than Raleigh, unfortunately. For us. But anyway. So.
Yeah, Raleigh wasn't bad. It was just so far away, you know. But I imagine that's probably what people over there were saying about
the people in the Carolinas.
Kentucky.
They go, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
But well, y'all also been pretty busy with Southern Legacy, spitting out some top charting music there as well.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, we released our single on I believe it was the 30th. Is that right? Does that sound right? 29th, 30th. Yeah. It was towards the end of the
August
month
30th, there. I think so.
Anyway, for it to be out a month or so now, I believe it was July 30th. I think, wasn't it? Wasn't it back in July when we had it released?
That may have been, yeah. We've been off so long, I can't remember.
Yeah, we took pretty much all of August off, or most of it anyway. Big first part of it. Anywho, I don't even remember, but we've been, man, that song has been doing really well. And
number 2 last I saw.
Yeah, made it all the way up to number 2 now. So and for it to be out only a month, really.
Just one more
just a matter of a couple of weeks.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's we sure do appreciate all of you radio DJs out there that are playing the hills of Carter County from Southern Legacy, and we ask you if you haven't played it yet, please do so. If you like what you hear whenever you hear that song, make sure you call in, folks, to your radio hosts and ask them to play it more often. We'd sure love it. And we may even get to feature it a little bit here on the show. What do you think?
Absolutely. I say we play it here in a little while, whenever you want, man.
Yeah.
You say the word, I got it queued up. So
that's great. That's great.
We'll definitely do that for sure.
So yeah, it's been a really cool last couple of months here for Southern Legacy. So we've been working a lot. So.
Playing the Grand Ole Opry tomorrow night?
I am. I'm playing the Opry tomorrow night. It'll be with Rhonda.
Yeah.
I've got a busy week, just getting back from this weekend trip, and then tried to rest as much as I could today, just because I've got, of course, work the next couple of days. I'm going to go back to work, but I also got to go do the Opry tomorrow night with Rhonda. And then on Thursday, we'll be at Dumpling Valley out there in Kodak, Tennessee. And this is a big year for them. This big anniversary year for them. So we're gonna be out there with them on Thursday playing 2 sets, and then Friday I'll be heading down to Chattanooga to hang out with Brian and Lisa at their booth for a little while, and then I get to hang with my kiddos for the rest of the weekend. So I'm always excited to do that.
Man, that's awesome. That's awesome. A lot's going on for sure. It's also been kind of a sad week politically and all the stuff that's been going on.
Man, I tell you.
Assassination with Charlie Kirk, and just want to pray for his wife and kids and their family. And this isn't a political show by any means, and I'm not here to debate or talk about that, but the world definitely does have a lack of Jesus problem. We'll just say that.
Yeah,
it's a crazy world.
Yep.
But dude, I just wanted to make mention of that, and definitely praying for their family and all the hatred in this world. We just need some love and some bluegrass. So.
Yeah, it doesn't matter who believes what, man. I mean, this country was founded on you getting the right to believe in what you believe in, and I have the right to believe what I believe in. And just because the two of us may disagree does not
mean you shoot somebody.
No, that doesn't mean the person that you disagree with deserves to die.
Right.
And I feel for that family. I can't begin to even act like I know what she's going through right now, because I don't. But he had two very small children, and he was only 31 years old. Man, gosh, just so young. And
yeah, if you get a chance to watch her video on YouTube, her name's Erica Kirk, and she does about a 16-minute video where she talks. It's powerful, really powerful. So anyway, but that's good stuff. But anyway, just excited to be back recording, man. I'm excited about going to IBMA and getting back in the swing of things. And we've also got we're going to give away some workshop tickets to the IBMA workshop. So not sure how to do that. I'll make a post on our Facebook page, I guess. So if you're going to be at IBMA, we'll give away a couple of pairs of free tickets to the workshop. Thursday is going to be Ronnie Stewart and Clay Hess. It's going to be giving a guitar workshop, I guess. Ronnie, is he going to do banjo or guitar? I'm not sure, but they're going to be doing some kind of workshop there.
Yeah, there'll be they may be playing together, so it may be kind of all rolled into one type of thing.
Yeah,
but
they are charging a little fee for that. But of course, you can register when you get there if you want. But we're going to give away a couple of pairs of tickets to that, and then we hope to see you there. And then Josh will be there. I was hanging out with them at the Page Capo booth Friday, so we appreciate Page Capo so much for everything. We give away a free Page Capo in every episode, so stay tuned on Friday when this comes out for your chance to win just by going to our Facebook page, the Hometown Bluegrass Show, and there you will have your chance to win a free Page Capo, and we'll just ship it right to your door. And all you got to do is open the box, and it just pops right on your guitar. It's like magic. It's pretty cool.
I'll have to see that. Whenever you guys get your Page Capo, and make sure you video when you open it so we can see that happen.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, because I've heard about this happening. I've just never seen it. So it'd be like trying to catch video of Santa Claus on Christmas morning,
Yeah, it's invisible.
Christmas
You won't be able to see it. So that's right. So, well, cool. Well, what else going on, man? Anything?
Well,
lots of stuff in your world.
Yeah, just we've got a big Ireland trip coming up that we've talked about a few times on here. We talked about making a commercial, and we may still. We are already at 2/3 capacity on that. So,
oh wow,
yeah.
So the cruise you're
yeah, it's not really a cruise. Right. It's a trip that we're taking, and we actually have made up some things that. Thank you, Teresa. Anglin with the band that she's got me some stuff that I can talk about here. But it says experience the magic of Ireland with the St. Patrick's Day celebration tour with Southern Legacy. How awesome is that, man? So it says step into the heart of Ireland and celebrate like never before. Join us on an unforgettable journey where centuries-old traditions, breathtaking landscapes, and lively festivals come together for an immersive cultural experience. Discover Ireland's soul, one incredible stop at a time. The highlights include authentic Irish traditional music and cozy pubs, visits to castles, cliffs, and iconic landmarks, and we will be extra careful around the cliffs. Don't want anybody,
Don't need no accidents.
Don't need no accidents. And of course, there will be Irish cuisine and whiskey tastings as well. So
there you go. You can't be in Ireland and not taste some whiskey or beer.
No, that's right. Yeah. But I will be there without doing that, but the rest of them, everybody will be doing that. So, and the cool thing is that we're all going to be together. Like everybody that's going will be with us. We're all traveling together, and we're playing every night. It's like 9 days that we're going to be over there, 8 nights.
9 days?
Yes.
Wow.
So we'll be performing or picking or something every night. So we'll be traveling together. We'll be seeing really cool stuff while we're over there, and then we'll be hanging out in some of the places that we're staying are actual castles that are converted to hotels now. So that's really cool. We're going to be staying in castles and picking in pubs and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be a blast. I actually have some friends over there that are going to be going along with us. So that's
cool.
Yeah.
Our last episode, 68, we interviewed Danny Burns. He's from Ireland.
Yeah.
And I think he said he had family still over there. And so you got to connect with him and see
definitely will.
Connections with him.
But anyway, So we do have a very limited number left of spots there, but
And what was the date again?
The dates are March 12th through the 20th of 26. So
my birthday's March the 20th, so that'd be a great birthday.
well, there you
present for
go.
to get
Hey,
me.
well, you and Rhonda need to come do that with us. How much fun would that be? We do our bluegrass podcast from Ireland.
That'd be pretty cool.
From the motherland of bluegrass. You know, I mean, there's a lot of Irish influence in bluegrass music. And that's what's so cool about hearing their tunes, because a lot of our tunes that are bluegrass tunes are Irish tunes.
Mm-hmm.
And so we get to take it over there to them. So it's like their music crossed the ocean years ago to settle in America, you know, and now it's coming back to them. And there's a lot of really cool similarities there, you know. So
That's cool.
It's worth doing, man. So
doubt.
hey, Rhonda, you need to bring Tim.
Her birthday was yesterday, and I got her tickets to see Vince Gill. So I mean, it's only fair that
that she
my
gets you
birthday.
tickets to go
see
Ireland.
you in Ireland.
Absolutely, man. So we will have a dedicated local historian and tour guide with us. There'll be 8 nights of accommodations in castles and boutique hotels, 14 meals, 8 full Irish breakfasts, and 6 group dinners. The entrance fees to historic sites and scheduled music events is all included. Irish traditional sessions plus bluegrass jams, that's all included. You know, so I mean, once you're there, you're there. I mean, it does. The price tag is pretty hefty, but it is going to be such a cool experience.
How can they learn more of the details? Is there a website or?
That is a great. Yes, there is a website, www.irelandalongtheway.org/Patrick's-Southern-Legacy. So,
Well, there you go. Ireland along the way.
yes, .org. And Patrick's Southern Legacy. So, yeah. So, I imagine if you was to go on there and onto that website and just search our band name, you'll probably see it. I have not been to the website, so are you headed there
I'm
now?
looking at it now, yeah.
Great.
IrelandAlongTheWay.org, and you just click on tours, and right there it is, Southern Legacy, St. Patrick's in Ireland. And there's your picture. There you go. Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, so check it out, IrelandAlongTheWay.org, and you can go hang out in Ireland with Southern Legacy.
Yep.
It'll be a fun time. All right.
Going to be folks with us on there. We've got our record is just about to be finished up. We're super excited about that. Of course, we've already talked about the single, but we still have a number of dates, and we got a lot of dates coming in for next year and stuff too. So we're really excited about that. And before we end the show, we'll I'll call the dates up, and we'll make sure everybody knows to watch for us in coming months and maybe hopefully in your area.
Absolutely. Well, let's take a quick break, and then we'll be back with more Hometown Bluegrass Show in just a minute. Y'all don't go nowhere.
Okay.
Custom Automotive in Calvert City, Kentucky has been a family-operated business for over 50 years. When you call Custom Automotive, you'll talk to an experienced tire and wheel expert. They install wheels and tires on thousands of vehicles every year in addition to their online sales. Stop by and thank them for supporting bluegrass music. Custom Automotive, Highway 62, Calvert City, Kentucky, 270-395-7611. Or visit them online at customautoonline.com.
The Lake House Inn at Sled Creek has undergone complete renovation in 2023. Our outdoor space is unlike any other at Kentucky Lake. With 2 in-ground pools, 18 rooms, and 4 cabins, we're just a stone's throw away from Kentucky Dam. If you're looking to make memories with your family, this nostalgic inn is for you. Welcome to your lake house, where modern meets rustic and becomes home. Reserve online at lakehouseinn.com.
Hey, this is Josh Williams for Page Capos. The Page Capo is lightweight, durable, and quickly attaches and allows you to change frets with ease. With controlled tension capabilities, Page Capo always stays in tune. But don't just take my word for it. Page Capos is also used by folks like Vince Gill, Ron Block, Tim O'Brien, Cody Kilby, Tommy Emmanuel, and James Taylor. So don't trust just any capo. Use what the pros use. Listen to the Hometown Bluegrass Show podcast for your chance to win a Page Capo on every episode. Do what I do and trust Page Capos. Order online at pagecapo.com. All right. Thank you, me, for talking about Page Capos.
That's a nice segue.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was like, hey, that guy has such a sexy voice.
This is highly produced and polished.
It is, man. We couldn't be serious if we wanted to be. Anyway.
Thank you, me.
Thank you, me.
Yeah, that's funny.
You're welcome, me. Anyway, we're going to talk about a couple of things here. I just wanted to mention a couple of things that was on my mind just because last week I was down at the Opry House working the Opry with Rhonda. And I got news that a friend of mine, an amazing musician, was not doing well, that hospice had been called in for him. And anyway, we ended up losing him shortly thereafter, and just really hit home with me as my friend Robbie Turner, who was a steel player extraordinaire. Anyway, I got to work with Robbie. The first time that I met him was at the Musicians Against Childhood Cancer Festival. And we met on stage moments before we were about to do our first performance of a tribute to J.D. Crowe. And Robbie just immediately fell right in with us. And, you know, he felt everything that we felt and just played so good. And he was on the road for years with Waylon Jennings. And, got to play with the Highwaymen and, all of those guys. So
he was a steel guitar player.
Yeah.
He was Waylon Jennings.
Yes. He was referred to as the Man of Steel.
That's country as cornbread, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing.
But he was just an amazing player and an amazing guy, too. He was just the most loving person that I've ever met. And, in fact, he called me one day. He said, I just want you to know that I met your boss today. And I said, you did? He said, yeah, I met Rhonda Vincent. And this was back probably around 2013 or 14. In fact, he was on the road with Chris Stapleton at the time. But he said that he ran into Rhonda somewhere and he walked up to her and introduced himself. And he said, I told her I was your steel player. And I was like, that's awesome. I play steel for Josh Williams.
That's funny.
That is awesome. But yeah, so he was a great dude, but we lost him. He's passed away. And Robbie, fly high, my friend. And we will see him again. So I also learned today that a longtime family friend, Nancy Maupin, passed away. When my dad's older two brothers both passed away of cancer back many years ago, but my dad was quite a bit younger in the family. So my Uncle Reg was 12 years older than my dad, and my Uncle Stan was 15 years older than my dad. And but anyway, my Uncle Reg had a best friend in school named Gerald Maupin, and they played music together. My Uncle Reg played fiddle, and so they grew up playing lots of music together and all of that. And anyway, Nancy was Gerald's wife, and so she's always been kind of like another aunt to me, and of course I grew up going to church with them and all that kind of stuff. And anyway, I learned on the way here tonight, I learned that she had passed away.
Oh, man.
So she was, she was fairly older. I don't know her age at the moment, so I'm not going to attempt to guess it. But she was a very, very sweet lady. She was always so good to me. And she was never afraid to put my Uncle Reg in his place. And I loved that too, So I always thought that was awesome. But she and my mom grew very close. And I do ask that y'all pray for the family of Nancy. A lot of lot of lonesome decisions made to make. So left to make. So anyway, pray for them.
Absolutely. Well, it's been a week for sure. So
It really has, man. It really has.
It's been a weird week. Like you don't know what to think about things sometimes. So much stuff going on. But
Well, there's so many, and when it happened, I was at work when all that with Charlie happened, and there was literally a video that people were taking videos live of all of that. And when I first saw it, I actually had scrolled past it thinking it was AI, because that's what's so scary now. Is nowadays you really don't know what's AI and what's not. Right. And when I saw that, it was just chilling to realize that, hey, that's not fake. That's actually real. That just happened. And anyway, just a lot of stuff, the hatred and all that going on. There's room for both sides in this country, y'all. We don't have to kill each other over them.
Exactly. Just need Bibles and banjos. That's all we need.
That's all we need.
Speaking of Bibles and banjos, we do have our free festival coming up here in a couple of weeks at the. It's called the River Folk Fest in Calvert City, Kentucky. Brought to you by the Jackson Purchase Friends of Bluegrass. It's a free show on Friday night. It's October the 3rd and October the 4th. That's Friday night and Saturday. And Friday night is Dalton Harper Band will be there. Your sound alike.
Yeah.
And be good to see old Dalton again. I didn't feel like I've seen him in forever.
I know, man.
He just ran off and he had started his own business and stuff. Don't even talk to us anymore.
Yeah. I still get a message from him every once in a while, but it's very rare.
Yeah.
He's a busy man.
He's a busy dude, that's for sure. And then on Saturday, October the 4th, we've got a great lineup of singers. Going to be from noon to about 6 p.m. Going to be Creekwater Collective, hot young band there out of South Carolina, coming up to or over to play with us, and they're opening this stuff up at noon. And then Ashley Graham is going to be right after them, and then Caroline Owens is going to be after her. And then Volume 5 will be headlining the show at 4 p.m. Excited about seeing Glenn and the boys, and so that's a great free lineup of music right there.
Absolutely, it is.
So you need to come to Memorial Park in Calvert City, Kentucky, October 3rd and 4th for free bluegrass music. So
absolutely.
That's brought to you by the Calvert City Area Development Association, as well as the City of Calvert. And we do appreciate it. It's a great place to visit. Kentucky Lake, lots of tourism around there, and just a great place to vacation. And that's a great time of year to do it. So,
well, I happen to know for all of our friends up in Owensboro, on the 3rd, Southern Legacy will be there at the
Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame. So everybody that's there, we'll just make sure y'all just fall in behind us, and we'll all just make a big caravan down to Calvert City, and we'll all be there for Saturday.
All they got to do is follow you home from
That's
there.
right.
Because you live not too about 10
very,
minutes from
very
there.
close. Yes, very close.
So that's pretty cool.
So we mentioned IBMA a little bit ago, and I wanted to just I've met lots of young folks that are doing the Kids on Bluegrass at IBMA. Our very own Sam Lynn from right here in Paducah, Kentucky, is going to be a part of that. And Sam is one of my guitar students that I've taught at Allen Music for a while. And of course, his dad is well known in this area with his group, the Wheelhouse Rousters, Nathan Lynn. We all called him Possum when we was growing up. I don't know how he got that nickname, but that's what we called him.
Probably,
but anyway,
probably because he hunted possum.
Maybe. I don't know.
Hunt anything.
But anyway, Sam is a great player and a fine young man. 16 years old, pushing 17, I guess now. But man, what a player he is, and he's going to be great. And so we want to say a big congrats to him for getting to be a part of that. I've met a lot of other youngsters. In fact, you mentioned Creekwater Collective. I know some of them are going to be there playing a part of that too. So they're going to be doing a show there as well. I think for the Page folks, going to be doing a little set there. So that's going to be great. They're all great. But anyway, So if you're there on Thursday and you get the opportunity to come by, of course, like you said, Tim will be there, folks. So come by and say hi to him, and I'll be there on Friday, and hopefully we'll get to get some interviews and stuff with some folks. That would be great. I know you're planning on trying to get some time with Clay and Ron, so that'd be great. Ron Stewart.
Yep.
Great pickers, great players. I did want to say I found a few things on Bluegrass Today news that I did want to share with some folks. Couple of things. Of course, we've had Amanda Cook on our show before, and not that long ago, actually. And she has now since become the main one in control now up at Mountain Fever Records. Mark Hodges has retired, so congrats to him, and congrats to Amanda Cook for taking that over. Another thing I wanted to mention was I always like to promote any opportunities I get for young folks, because people did that for me growing up. You know, when I was a kid wanting to play banjo and meet all my heroes, they all showed me that time, and that's just you can't manufacture that kind of thing, you know. So I want to always do that for the young folks any chance I get. So Audrey Neal is one of those young ladies. She is a student at ETSU. I saw that she was awarded the first Steve Gully Memorial Scholarship Award, and that award is given by the Bluegrass Music Endeavors Foundation. So she gets a scholarship of $5,000. Isn't that great?
Wow. Towards
her education. So that's just great.
Yeah.
So congratulations to her. They presented her about a month ago with that at the Station Inn. She is also one of Tim Stafford's students, and I know Tim has a big part in that as well. So congratulations to Audrey. And our friend Nancy Cardwell has announced her retirement. She'll be retiring at the end of June of next year from the IBMA Foundation. Of course, she took over as the executive director of IBMA for a while, and then when she left there, she started doing the IBMA Foundation, and they've raised a lot of money. In fact, I had a thing up here that I was going to read about what they do. They are a tax-exempt, deductible organization that seeks to build a brighter future for bluegrass music by matching donors with programs that support bluegrass-related arts and culture, education, literary work, and historic preservation. So that's really cool. That's really cool. It says that they have assisted dozens of persons and organizations, distributing more than $500,000 since its inception in 2007.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
It is.
So many good things happening for bluegrass music these days, and really do appreciate her and all she's done, because she worked right there with Dan Hayes for many years when Dan was still the executive director, and then she took over, and then then she went with that. So good for you, Nancy, and we want to say congratulations to you, and thank you for all that you've done for bluegrass music.
Heck yeah, that's awesome. Sounds good. Well, we got to get you play a tune, man. So we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get Josh to play a quick song, and then we're going to play this currently number 2 song on the Bluegrass
man,
charts.
That sounds great.
So you hang tight, and we'll get Josh to get that guitar in tune, and we'll hear something in just a minute. Hang on with us.
Looking for expert insurance advice from a team that truly knows Western Kentucky? At Paducah Insurance Agency, we're more than just policies. We're your neighbors, helping you protect what matters most. With locations in Paducah and Benton, Kentucky, we offer home, auto, business, and life insurance with top carriers like Erie Insurance, all at competitive rates. Locally owned and committed to your peace of mind, Jared Morgan and his team are here to help. Call Paducah Insurance Agency today at 855-853-4763 or visit paducahinsurance.com. Paducah Insurance, coverage you can count on from people you trust.
For over 50 years, Puckett's Jewelry in Benton, Kentucky has been a trusted choice for fine jewelry that will last a lifetime and help you celebrate life's most precious moments. The new owners, Bart and Hannah Lewis, are excited to continue the Puckett's Jewelry legacy in Marshall County and are proud to support bluegrass music. Puckett's Jewelry on the Square in Benton, Kentucky. Visit them online at puckettsjewelry.com.
Howdy, friends. I'm Banjo Ben Clark, and you're listening to my good buddies, Tim Batts and Josh Williams, on the Hometown Bluegrass Show. You've tuned in because you like valuable conversation about the world's best music. And if you want more good stuff like that, come on over to my website, banjobenclark.com, where you can learn how to play and purchase anything you might need when it comes to bluegrass-related instruments and accessories. My Gold Pick members over there can access hundreds of lessons for banjo, guitar, and mandolin with all kinds of resources to help you move on down the road with your picking skills. And if you're looking to purchase something, the deals can't be beat at Banjo Ben's General Store. All there on the same website, banjobenclark.com. Now back to the show.
Thank you, Banjo Ben. We do appreciate your support of the Hometown Bluegrass Show. And head over to banjobenclark.com and buy yourself something nice. And when you're in your shopping cart, just use the promo code Hometown10 and we'll take 10% off your order just because we love you.
That's right, Clark.
That's how we roll around here.
Get yourself something real
nice, like. That's right.
I saw a video. I guess there was a thing in Chicago that Chevy Chase was at, and he was like signing autographs and stuff. And in the line, there was a whole bunch of folks waiting to get his autograph. And Randy Quaid was one of the guys. So when he got up in the front of the line, he got to go give him a hug and stuff. And there was a big deal. It was so cool, you know. And
that is cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. And all I wanted to be, he said, "Hello, Clark." I thought that was so cool.
That is funny.
You know, we want to say a special thank you to our sponsors. We appreciate each and every one of them for what they do. I noticed we have this year. You may have noticed we have the Paducah Insurance Agency as part of our family. And my friend Jared Morgan, I grew up with, and this was one of his favorite songs. In fact, he did a podcast for a little while. He may still be doing it. I don't know. But I had recorded an instrumental version of this track for him to use on his show. So perhaps he still uses it. But anyway, this is an old one that I recorded many years ago. It is a true story, I found out. It was written by a guy named John Malcolm Penn. And anyway, there's a little old rundown motel that was on the main highway that was between Los Angeles and Palm Springs. And it was called the Moonlight Motor Inn. In 46, we moved out here to Beaumont to start a little business of our own. They built the freeway through in 62. Everything we had's now lost and gone. I see them in the distance from my window. The faces in the cars look straight ahead. They roll on by too loud for comfort, but too far away to rent a motel bed. So if you're passing on your way from Palm Springs to LA, give a wave to good old Dave. Say hello to Progress and goodbye to the Moonlight Motor Inn. Mother's sleeping in the back room. Her TV shows are the only life she has. Our son's now a captain in the Air Force, but he can't find the time to ride his proud old dad. And our daughter wants to leave the place at 18 and run away with the jobless Beaumont man. hitchhike out of California, and make a life in the Rocky Mountain land. So if you're passing on your way from Palm Springs to LA, give a wave to good old Dave. Say hello to progress and goodbye to the Moonlight Motor Inn. Sun comes up behind the freeway and sits down by the dried up swimming pool. Can't make the payments on the mortgage, can't turn the red ink into blue. The weeds are growing through the gravel, the blacktop's cracked and partly washed away, and our neon sign points in the wrong direction. The Moonlight Motor Inn closed down today. So if you're passing on your way from Palm Springs to LA, give a wave to good old Dave. Say hello to progress and goodbye to the Moonlight Motor Inn. Give a wave to good old Dave. Say hello to progress and goodbye to the Moonlight Motor Inn.
Good stuff.
Thanks, man.
That guitar sounds so good.
It is a good box, dude.
Man, so good. When you came in, I showed you that Martin D41 special.
Yeah.
that my friend had left for me to try to sell, actually. So, but anyway, so what do you look for in a guitar? Like when you said you love playing that one, obviously that one, but then you said, "Oh, I like this guitar." I mean, how do you feel the difference? Like with just years of experience, I guess.
I don't know. There's a particular sound. The first thing I notice is what it does to the room. A good guitar will absolutely fill a room. Even you can feel the low end in the air, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so that's like the first thing that I look for is what it does to the room. The next thing is the tone of it. Is like, does it sound like that sound that I like? You know, which is Tony Rice, kind of the Martin type of sound, you know, that we love in bluegrass. There are other guitars out there that have those sounds as well. It doesn't have to be a Martin. In fact, the majority of the great guitars that are out there today are a lot of the hand-built guitars, like this one that I have. This particular one was built by Todd Sams in Athens, Ohio. You know, the real good old Martins are what basically everybody patterns their stuff after. You know, the dreadnought shape, the style of wood, the way that they're held together, all of that. So everybody tries to tries to copy, in a sense, what they did back in the 30s with the Martins. This particular guitar that you were talking about, this 41, it just immediately filled the room. It had a great tone, has great low end, but I always like to listen for a little bit of a high end, really strong mid-range type of thing, because A lot of guitars can be super low endy and super boomy. And when you try to put them on a mic and it just, it's all you get. You know, you being a sound guy, you know what that's like, you know. It gets real muddy sounding, real low endy, real hard to mic because of that. Because every guitar, when you play it, it's pushing wind out of that hole. You know, I mean, it's an air chamber is what that is. So, you know, when you have something that's pushing that air out and it's super low endy, it makes it difficult to mic. When you can bring a mid-range and a high end out of that as well, it makes for a great guitar. This particular 41 that's in here, man, it's a great box. So I would if I had the money, I'd buy it from you right now, and you can just tell your friend you sold it and here's the money. But I have some friends that I'm going to tell about it. And hey, folks, if y'all are interested in a really good Martin D41, it's very clean. It's in great shape. It's a fairly new guitar. It's not super old. Do you know what year it is?
I don't. I haven't looked the serial number up on it yet, but it's very pretty. It's a D41 special. I don't know if there's a difference in the...
You know, I don't know either. I always thought the D41 was a special thing.
Maybe they're all... Maybe all D41s are called the special. I don't know.
I don't know either. That may not be true. I know they did make a D42 for a little while. That was they were both kind of something that they were using to push the D45. You know, when they were trying to get those sold, and those are the real high end Martins. That if you can find one, you know, that's pre-war, it's just astronomical price. You know, because. You know, there were more D28s, I think, out there than there were D45s. But even the D28s are high. They're all high.
Yeah.
But
good guitars aren't cheap. That's for
no,
sure.
they're not. But they're worth it.
Absolutely.
You know, a great guitar will not lose its value.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you want to see pictures of this or you want to talk about it, just shoot me a message and we'll try to get this thing sold. And that's a good sounding guitar for sure. So.
Yeah, if somebody from this, if one of our listeners don't buy it, I'm going to tell you right now, I will find it at home because it is too good of a guitar.
That's right. It's nice. Well, speaking of good guitars, there's some pretty great music we're about to play as we wrap this show up. Folks, if you haven't listened to Southern Legacy's new single, The Hills of Carter County, it is ramping up the charts right now and so all the way to number 2. So we're hoping for number 1 by maybe in next chart time. And see, wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, that would be great.
How long has it been since you had a song number 1 that you sang?
The last number 1 that I had was, I guess it was Blue Railroad Train.
Really?
Yeah.
What year was that?
That would have been probably 20. When did that come out? I can't remember when that album was released. It was released once, but then re-released on Rounder because the release date basically kind of didn't really happen on the original because that was originally cut on the original Pinecastle label. And then I guess it would have been probably around because Modern Day Man came out in 2016, so it probably would have been around 2010.
Oh, okay.
We stopped performing as a unit in 2012, so I'm guessing probably around 2010 or 11.
Wow. Well, that's pretty cool, man. I mean, 15 years between number 1 songs. I mean, that shows the stamina of your voice and your ability. So,
well,
I'm proud of you, buddy.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. And I'm proud of the guys that I play with. I'm so proud to be in a band like them, you know, like that with them. And these guys are just the greatest guys. They all love the Lord. They love what we're doing. We love each other. You know, all of the egos when it comes to the 5 of us are put aside. We just, it's something truly magical.
Yeah. Well, the one thing I got to know on the cover of this new single that I'm looking at is, I mean, could y'all not talk Steve Thomas into wearing a hat?
Why would you wear a hat when you got hair like Steve Thomas?
That's true. He has a beautiful head of hair.
He does, man.
He's a pretty man.
He's a pretty man. I mean, he's got it. He's what they call Nashville Flash. That's what they named after, I mean, like when somebody looks good, they call it having that Nashville flash.
Got the vest, got the look.
He was the one. I mean, when you think of Nashville Flash, you think of Steve Thomas, unless you're Bill Monroe and you think of Tom Stevens.
That's true.
So
I guess you can't hang out with Barbara Mandrell all them years and just not.
The rest of us are all balding. That's why we're wearing hats. Let Steve wear that hair the way he wears it, man.
No doubt.
He said he grew up playing with with Jim and Jesse, so he and the Ogden brothers. So he was big into big hair, So he likes the tall hair.
That's funny. Well, go see Southern Legacy somewhere and buy a bunch of CDs and albums, and their new album will be coming out soon. And stream this thing everywhere you stream your music. Tell your DJs to play it because you'll love it. Here's a great song right here, The Hills of Carter County. Here's Southern Legacy.
There's an echo from the hills of Carter County, home I left so far behind. Whippoorwills, bird dogs, and bluegrass all around me, in my heart and on my mind. And the hills of Carter County never faded from my view, because they loom like mountains in my memory, and they always make me think of you. In the hills of Carter County, in the hills of Carter County. Swore you live and die in Carter County, but I couldn't help but roam. Shake it off, those cursed shackles that once bound me. I set out for parts unknown, and the hills of Carter County never faded from my view, because they loom like mountains in my memory, and they always make me think of you. In the hills of Carter County, in the hills of Carter County. Dear Molly, our love was only for a season. I thought you'd wait for my return. My aimless rambling made me regret my ever leaving. Now there's too many bridges burned. hills of Carter County. In the hills of Carter County.
Gosh dang, it's a good song. Man, you do the little harmonics there at the end?
No, that's Ron.
That's Ron?
That's all Ron.
That's
yeah.
cool, man. Wow. So who was that? Don singing the high harmony?
Don and Suzanne Cox.
Okay.
From the Cox family.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. Man. I mean, that song would just bring a tear to your eye. And I've listened to this many times already, but I mean, just to sit and listen to it is just like, I mean, just takes me to, I was going to say it takes me to Kentucky, but we're already here in Kentucky.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
I mean, just, I don't know. It just paints such a picture. It's so
And
cool.
Steve said it really good one night on a show. He said something like it's a song about, you can always go home, but you can't go back or something like that. you
Yeah,
know?
I saw that on social media.
And
Yeah, I think that's exactly what he said. Yeah, that's cool. Very cool. Well, buy the album, buy the single. And when you think the album will be out? A couple months?
We're hoping, We're hoping
Christmas,
it'll be
maybe?
around either by Christmas or the first of the year.
Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
Yeah, we're super excited.
I'm sure there's a ton more great hits coming right after this one. So,
We hope so.
yeah, I guarantee it. So, well, been a good episode. Was glad to be back, man. Let's get back in the groove. I'm ready to rock this thing.
Let's
baby.
do it, man.
Go to IBMA, get fired up, and come back and just be podcasting kings, baby.
There you go, man.
That's right. Thank
That's
y'all
right.
for listening to the Hometown Bluegrass Show.
That's right. We love you.
Really love you. You got time to breathe.
You got time for music.
Take us out, Cindy Balcom.
That's going to do it for this episode of the Hometown Bluegrass Show. Thanks for spending some time with your hosts, Tim Batts and Josh Williams. We hope you learned a little and laughed a lot. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode from the heart of bluegrass. Until next time, keep picking, keep grinning. Tim and Josh look forward to seeing you down the road.